What's up? What's up? I told y'all I was gonna make it this afternoon. Tried to make sure I kept my word. So here I am. What's up, Big T? What's up? What's up? I don't know if I got much to talk about. What's good morning or afternoon, Kiki? But I said I was coming this morning. So here I am. What's up? What's up, folks? Hopefully we get something going. Sorry I'm wearing my hoodie, but I'm just getting back in the house and I don't feel like taking it off. So good morning. What up, Latrell Richard? What up, Kiki? What up? Let me see who else in here. You disappearing too fast. I can't see you. What up, Monica? How we doing this? What's today? Saturday? This Saturday morning. Yeah, tap that screen like Kiki say. Tap the screen, guys. Hopefully I can get a few in this afternoon. Then I'm going to run one back this evening since I'm behind. What's up, Devin Counts? What's up, Anna Marie? 1212977. Hold on, 12121977777. I think I got it. We met at Chili's in Canton, Michigan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What up? What's up, Risa? I ain't seen you in a minute. It's been a while since I've been to Michigan though. You know, I'm good. I'm not dating the girl that I was dating when I was up there originally. And I ain't been to see Rachel in a long time. What's up, Panda Panda? Definitely. Kiki, you said everybody meeting him. So jealous of you guys. Don't you live right in Hampton? I done told you many a times we could have been met in person. I still ain't went to go see Michael yet, so I'll probably be in Hampton. Maybe here in a couple days so I can go to the movies because I still want to see that. You said come to Arkansas, Risa. You realize I just drove through Arkansas the other day when I was coming back from Texas. You said you saw it last night. It was good. Don't spoil it. Don't even spoil it. Come visit Florida. Florida is my home state. Mom of two, grandma of two boys. Florida is, well, I guess Virginia is my home state since that's where I live. But Florida, my hometown is Hollandale, Florida. That's where my dad lives at. That's where all my family live at. South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Hollandale, Hollywood, Miami. So I'm always there. I literally come to Florida every December right after Christmas to go see my people. I usually spend New Year's in Miami. Come to Detroit. Yeah, I ain't been to Detroit since I went to see Rachel. Rachel from Love After Lockup. Vontez, you from Hollandale? Word. Oh, you from home? Where you from in Hollandale? Foster Road. See? Tell me you're from Foster Road. Who this is?
Hi, how are you? Assalamu alaikum.
What's up, buddy?
What?
Assalamu alaikum.
وعلي العلم مهنا هوار والله.
Oh yeah, you right by Hollandale Adult, right? Oh snap. Yup. Yeah, you from home. That means you know about the Hepburn Center, all that. Bowl Store,
وين مهنا؟
BF James Park. Hey, tap that screen. Tap the screen, folks. Help me beat this Middle Eastern brother here. Yes, sir. Played for Hollandale Vikings for sure. Yup. That means you went to Hollandale High School. But yeah, go ahead and tap that screen, all 80 of y'all that's in here. So it don't make no sense why y'all can't tap. What's up, Jessica Kerr? How you doing? Tap the screen, folks. Portland, Oregon. I ain't been to Portland. I've flown through I've flown to Portland en route to go to Washington State. I ain't never actually been in Portland. What's up? What's up? You will love it. Best decision. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Come on now. I need to have more than 24 points now. That's all right. It'll be more tonight. But what's good? What's good? Appreciate you, Vontez. You the MVP right now. That's good. I don't know what he got going on over there. What's up from Chicago? Last time I was in Chicago, I was visiting Tyrese from the show. My man with the blue suit. Oh yeah, brother muted himself. Thank you. He had too much going on over there. What's up from Cali? Somebody said, oh shit, it's cold out here. I bet it is. I'm all traveled out. I really want to take a nap, but you know, I got to keep it going here on TikTok. So I feel like I owe y'all my presence because I've been gone for so long. So that's why I'm here battling homeboy over here. He kind of looked like one of the dudes from the Backstreet Boys. Sun Kissed 07, what's up? You laughing at me, man? You laughing at what I just said? I hate my smile too. A lot of people say they like my smile, but I don't like it because I got this fang right here. Thank you, Jam 1972. Your presence, what a joke. Yes, Zen X, my presence. Obviously, you decided to grace yourself with my presence, so obviously you interested, bitch. But since you think I'm a joke, let me show you how much of a joke I am. F around and find out. See, y'all trolls gonna learn. I'm not the one to F with. I'm not even gonna cuss before TikTok restricts me again. But y'all gonna learn. I ain't the cast member to F with, all right? You gonna talk about all the other ones and make fun of all the other ones. And you can make fun of me on a platform that I ain't on. But if you come on my platform to try to F with me, I'm gonna flame your ass and then I'm gonna get rid of you. So come on with it. You need to stop calling her out her name. You don't even know if that was a woman. That was somebody with a fake profile. That could have been a dude. And I don't care. These people call me out my name, so why I can't call them out their name? Make it make sense. You can't disrespect somebody that ain't even disrespecting you and then expect for them not to react or to be nice to you. Get out my face with that. Pretty Bank said, you read my question and didn't answer it. Rude. No, I didn't read your question. Otherwise, I would have answered it. So what is the question? I won anyways. Thank you. Hey, nice to meet you. No more rematches, buddy. These people are trying to keep battling. Now, what was your question? Because I didn't see your question. I don't know why y'all think I see them all when they pop up. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, in the city, South Baltimore. Where you from, fam? I'm from Virginia. We in the same area, DMV. You about 3 hours away from me, though. But we in the same area. What up, pretty eyes from Maryland? That's right, DMV. You see, I done been somewhere everywhere. Out the country and in all over the country. East and West Coast, Midwest, I done been everywhere. Thank you, Crystal, for the GOAT. I'm flying to the DMV to visit fam. Thank you, Crystal, for the Fox. Well, come on here to the DMV. If you in Virginia, hit me up. You might be close to where I am. I remember your Brazil trip. Yes, indeed. That was so far, out of all the countries that I've been to, outside of the USA, Brazil is probably my favorite. Brazil and Thailand, because Thailand was awesome. Hello from OKC. Nice to meet you, Tracy. Lorraine Thong. I've been there too. I've been to Oklahoma City too. See, I've been everywhere. Risa said they are huge supporters of you there. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even being braggadocious, but I am super popular in Brazil. I'm like, yeah, I'm almost like Lil Wayne out there, man. They call me Daonte. Some of them can't say Daonte, so they say Daonte. So that's what I go by there. It's as much hate as I get over here in the States, over there, they love me. Look at that. There go Brazil. Bambora. Hey. Lorio. Francois. Did they watch the show? See, yeah, that's what happened. They were airing Love After Lockup in Brazil on like Peacock and stuff. So that's how these people were seeing me. Because after a while, I started getting a bunch of DMs from people speaking Portuguese to me. And I was like, what the hell is all this? And then I realized it's because they showing the show in Brazil. But see, none of the other cast members was getting that, though. It was just me. And so when I went there and I hooked up with Okabone, the famous YouTuber there, he told me that even though the show was airing, my story was the most interesting one. So that's why everybody gravitated towards me there, I guess. They don't like Nicole. Simplified travel stories. They don't like Nicole, but they like me. And what's crazy, I ain't battling you right now, man. What's crazy is a lot of people don't like Nicole now. And I keep trying to tell her, because obviously we're pretty cool now. I keep trying to tell her, why don't you just show yourself now? You don't show yourself. You don't show people how you are now. You just kind of stay hidden. So people just got this one perception of you. Why don't you show yourself? But she just don't care to no more. She kind of is all right staying in her own little space. You know what I mean? She posts on her Snapchat a lot. But when I say she has so many pictures in her phone and stuff that she just don't post. She got videos that I recorded of her that she just don't post, you know? Hey, you was one of my favorites from the show. Thank you, Sarah Lynn. But yeah, man. Brazil was fun. Thailand is fun too. I went to Thailand when I was in the Marine Corps. So I wasn't on TV back then, but I was just a black man in Thailand. And that's all I needed to be. See, when I was in the Marine Corps, we went to Thailand. They wouldn't let us go out in town by ourselves. So they split us up into like groups of 5 or whatever. But we still got to go out and have fun. What up, Chase? All y'all that keep saying I need to come to Washington State, I probably will be in Washington State at some point. Because I got a friend that lives right out there in Washington State named Chase. So I haven't been to Seattle yet, but I've been to Vancouver and a couple other cities. Would you do another show? Yeah, absolutely. Especially now, I ain't got nothing holding me back. I'm single, so I mean, yeah. Love after lockup probably would never have me back, Jack. Just keeping it a buck. But plus, I'm not dating no more inmates. And I'm not going to be an inmate. So that's dead. They have to put me on Zeus Network or something, or VH1 or something, where it's just me. I'm a walking reality television show, my damn self. I don't even need to be with no inmate. You can just have cameras following me personally in my everyday life or in my normal relationships. And you'll get must-see TV. I swear to God, if the cameras had been on me in my last relationship with my baby mama, man, let me tell you, boy, y'all would have been glued into the television screen. Every whatever day of the week it would have came on. It would have been hell for me, but it would have been must-see TV for y'all. And like I said before, the executive producer of Love After Lockup is a fucking mad scientist. So if he would have known, even though he don't like me, even though me and him don't get along, and I done cussed him out many a times, even though we got a love-hate relationship, he's all about money. So if he would have known what was going on, I'm telling you, that man would have came in his fucking pants. That man would have, oh my God, I gotta get this. It's money. It's money. That's exactly what he would have said. You be picking some sad women, sir. Well, okay, I'm sorry, my baby's 359. I don't look at these women as sad women when I pick them, all right? I'm not a judgmental person. I judge you based off of how you treat me. Once I get my own perception of you, then that's that. But whatever past you got, whatever you did prior to me, I tend to not pay no mind to that, which is probably a fault of mine. They show you signs, you just ignore them. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'll agree with that. I'll be ignoring a lot of signs. So that's on me. You ever be coming to Maryland? The last time I came to Maryland, Raymond Donnelly, I was in Baltimore because my friend got a club she runs out there. But that was a couple years ago. Or no, the last time I came to Maryland was when I went to visit Indy. So that was a while back. But other than that, no, not really. I used to go to D.C. a lot, you know, because D.C., that's where the dispensary's at. So, but now we got them here in Virginia, so I don't really need to go there now. Chris said Tennessee. I was actually in Tennessee a few days ago because when I left Texas, I actually stopped in Nashville because I had a friend out there I was supposed to see, but it doesn't, fall through. So instead of me staying in Nashville, I didn't waste the money. I just came on back home. Plus, I got something coming up. I hear Wednesday this week that I got to be at, so it was just best that I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to Myrtle Beach this Tuesday. Well, Wednesday I got to be there, but I'm going to Myrtle Beach Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, for some jazz. That's all I'm going to say. Myrtle Beach is where my son is located at, though, currently, so that don't mean I'm going to get to see him, obviously, but whatever, I got to go do that, so I'm going to go do that. Do you ever come to Chesterfield, Richmond? I'm not sure what part of Virginia you're in. Yeah, I'm in Newport News. I come to Richmond, that's where my doctor is. I go to the VA out there in Richmond. So yeah, I come to Richmond a lot. I be outside if y'all ain't noticed. And my boy from the show, Key Rock, from Key Rock and Brittany, you know they live in Richmond. So, but yeah, man, when I went to Thailand, I went there in the Marine Corps. Do you have any PTSD? Yes, I do. That's why I get paid from the Marine Corps still for the rest of my life. So when I was in the Marine Corps, we went to Thailand, and then right before we got briefed, because I was stationed in Japan right before we went there. So that's why I went there, because I was in Okinawa, Japan, right? So right before we went to Thailand, we got the little brief. And the Sergeant Major was he was just so upfront and direct, but he was funny. Because if Trump has anything to do with it, maybe not. What you mean? What you mean? Maybe not. I don't think they're gonna mess with veterans. I think you're trying to say something about him messing with veterans benefits, but I don't think. Okay, let's hope he don't mess with our benefits. I'm gonna just put it that way. Okay, we leave the veterans alone. All right, please. Some of us, that's our lifeline. So, you know. But anyways, right before we went to Thailand, man, what was my MOS? I was an 1833 AAV crewman. That stands for Amphibious Assault Vehicle Crewman. It's a tank that floats in the ocean. So basically, we operated them on land and we operated them in the ocean. And we drove them up on the Navy ships and that type of stuff. Deuce baby said, "You're so handsome." Well, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. So right before we got there brief to go to Thailand, man, that Sergeant Major was like, he said, "I'm going to tell you like this. Don't be the ugly American, okay? Do not go there and be the ugly American." He said, "I'm going to tell you something else. You're going to see some of the most beautiful men you've ever seen in your life. I'm not telling a lie." And then we all looked like, what? We all started laughing. He said, "I'm not joking. You're going to see some beautiful men that are going to look like women. And you have to be careful." We was like, what the fuck? The way he described it was like he done had that experience before, basically. So clearly he was talking about the lady boys that are out there in Thailand. But the thing about that was, yes, they're out there. And yes, a lot of them look like women or better than the women. But the thing about them is they are very approachable, meaning they don't mind telling you what they are if you ask. So if you go approach them and you ask them, "Are you a kitoi?" which means ladyboy in Thailand, they'll tell you. And then it's up to you. It's up to you to make that decision, basically. If you don't ask, you might get a surprise. Luckily for me, I didn't have that problem. Yeah, I had me a few women when we went to Thailand, but they was all women, Jack. All of them. So I definitely enjoyed that time. And plus, everything was like, I was balling in Thailand. Like, I had like a $500 paycheck from the military, like in American money. It was like 500 some odd dollars. What's up? It's Priscilla. But when I put my debit card in that ATM machine in Thailand, what was 500 some odd dollars for me, for American money, I had like 34,000 baht. I said, "Oh, hell yeah, I'm balling." I said, "Oh, I'm balling." Man, look. You can live like a king in Thailand with American dollars. But like, yeah, it was wild. But Brazil was something special, man. Brazil was that. I love that place. You gotta be careful though. You gotta be careful because you'll get robbed out there if you're in the wrong places. Luckily for me, I had people out there watching out for me. Cause I'm the type that I just wander, so I'll go wander alone by myself all the time. I'm just like that. I always do that. But they kept telling me, don't go out there by yourself and this, you know. So I'm gonna share some photos of y'all from when I was in Thailand. See, your boy was balling. Boy was having a blast out there. That's me with some of the Thai Marines. You know. That was the McDonald's out there. That was me and one of my fellow Marines. We had just kind of got it in with them. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, I had just knocked her down. And then right after that, I got that one. Funny story about her. So, obviously, when you're a black man, American black man in Thailand, you are extremely popular. So, they had us in groups of 5. They wouldn't let us go out alone. So, every time, like when we were where we were at, which was Pattaya Beach, Thailand, every strip is a bar, strip club, bar, strip club, bar, strip, you know, with nothing but women in them. So when you walk past these places, these women grab you, especially if you're a black man. And I walked past these places and I got yanked in so many bars by a bunch of women. And they, hey, black man, I love you, chocolate man. And some of them was calling me Soldier Boy because I guess I look like Soldier, whatever. Whatever. But obviously I was like, oh, hell yeah, oh, hell yeah. So this one in particular, I walked past the bar that she was in, and the group I was in was kind of ahead of me, and she yanked me into the bar. And the way she pulled me was like my hands was right on her ass, and she had a fat ass. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Sarah J. Glover. I didn't see your question for the 3rd time. Why is it so hard for you to find love? If I knew the answer to that question, I could tell you. I don't know. It's a lot to do with me, probably myself, and then just the people I choose. I couldn't give you a definite answer to that. But I had my hands on the girl's ass, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. And the first thing I was like, how much for you? Because that's all you got to ask them. And she was like, 2,000 baht, and that wasn't nothing. I had 34,000, remember that. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. And so obviously, yeah, we got it in, and that was the experience. And then there go me, you know, with some more of them. So yeah, I had a blast out there. That was at night. And it's one big group of Marines, all in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? That's all of us. And then this was at one of the little concession stands. That lady was nice. She could cook real good, too. Why you calling me a trick? Susie Q, whatever. And then this was back in Japan. You see, that's a Japanese girl there. So, yeah. I had some experiences now. Look how I used to dress. Look how I used to dress. This is how I used to dress. You see that belt buckle? You see that Coogee shirt? You see them baggy jeans and them Timbs? Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing back then. You couldn't tell me nothing. How old was I? I was about 22, 23 back then. I had to be. Man, look at me. I had the jorts on, bruh. The jorts. They're gonna be hugged up on some Japanese woman. And this is when they got me drunk. That's why I don't drink. You see how I look? You see my gunny? You see my gunny right there laughing at me? See? Fun times, man. Fun times. If that person that asked me what my MOS is still here, I'm gonna see if I can find some photos of it, of us in operation actually. So I can show y'all all exactly what I did in the Marine Corps. Here we go right here. So this is us in operation. I'm holding the camera as I'm driving, but this is us entering the ocean, as you can see. That's the vehicle that we drove. So that's pretty cool. This was in April 2010. We were just about to enter the Navy ship when we did that. This is me on the ship. I did 4 years, Miss Mama. And this is a view from the actual ship that I was on once we drove up there. It's like, you know what I mean? And see, this us on land, like when we was on land doing field ops and stuff. That's one of my boys sleeping inside the vehicle. This is what we used to do, man. This is what we used to do right here. We used to be in there playing cards. See, we in there playing spades and stuff. See, he done made him a bed, done knocked himself out back there. This is how we used to live, baby. Got me out there hating my life. See, I'm flipping off the camera like, man, get that out of my face. And then that's me with the BCGs on, the birth control glasses. Yes, indeed. You know why they made you? Know why they call these birth control glasses? Because you ain't getting laid with them on. That's why they call them that. Yeah, man. I'm coming to you. Oh, yeah. Texas, baby. Why is you doing this? What was your rank? I got out as a corporal, E4. And then I got promoted to sergeant. So I'm a sergeant. But, yeah. And then, of course, you got the Marine Corps balls when we was all dressed up, see? Yeah. My homeboy Alfred and me. That was my favorite sergeant major right there. My favorite sergeant major. I was flirting with that chick. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, while I'm showing this, I'm finna put everybody to shame. Okay, for all y'all that swear up and down I don't like black girls, right? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Yeah. 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 Get out my face with that. Yeah, what about it? Yeah. Ah. Now everybody want to blow me up. anyways, that's enough of me showing my past, I guess. That was me with some Japanese girl in Japan. But anyways, I guess I've been up here. What's up, Jesse? If you're free, I'm free. And I got wheels, I'm just gonna say that. I be trying to hang out with you. What's up? Thank you for the rose, too. Thank you for the rose, Jesse. I be trying to get up with you, but you be... But it's good to see you here on TikTok, though. But do anybody got anything else they want to ask me, I guess, before I go? What's up, Loyalty? What's up, boss lady? You caught me right at the last minute. Our show was getting ready to go. I'm good. I'm good. I got back from Texas the other day. So now I was just sharing the experience. I did a few battles. I see Jesse, one of my friends up here that live right down the road from me. I keep telling you I got wheels. I'm gonna keep on saying it. Oh, you said how was it? It was good. It was that was a long drive. I drove all 19 of them hours straight. The only time I stopped was to get gas. And then if I had to pee, that's when I got gas. It's funny, I say it's the perks of being a man, because sometimes you ain't got to stop. Sometimes all you need is the right coffee cup and know how to maneuver yourself the right way while you driving. So you can do what you need to do and make sure there ain't no police or no truck next to you so they can't see what you're doing, and you let it all loose. And then keep on going, and then just make sure you don't forget what's in that cup and don't drink it. Shamar said, what's your thoughts on Lacey? No, I got a different one, Jesse. Lacey's my homegirl. I met Lacey. Matter of fact, I helped Lacey move out of the house. Met Lacey and Big Daddy John. So I don't judge those folks based off of the television show, because I know a lot of them personally. But after that, once I got to Texas, I went through Loyalty. I went through Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, before I even got to Texas. It was fun. I went to that baby shower with Brittany and Ray. I had one of my friends up here on TikTok took me out to dinner when I first got there. Then I went to the baby shower. Then I went and see my cousin, Then what else did I do? Then I met up with that guy that bought breakfast for me. Then I went to Dallas and seen Haley from the show and hung out with some more friends. And then I went to Oklahoma and visited this lady that worked at a casino, so it was cool. It's so cool you still remain good friends with everyone. Absolutely. And I went through Arkansas coming back. If I would have known you was in Arkansas, I probably would have stopped by there. I didn't know that, see? I don't know where you stay at. I know now. You still talking about your season of the show? No. Shh, it's me. No, I'm not even talking about the show. So what you talking about? Why would I still be talking about my season of the show? Make it make sense. Oh, you in California. Oh, that's right. You in Cali. You way over there. Well, yeah, text me, Jesse. Because I ain't got a whole lot to do today, so. But anyways, I guess I'm finna raise up from off here. Try to figure out something to do with my life. You still keep in touch with Sean? Yeah. Yeah, Sean and Sarah, yeah. They're my people. It was nice seeing you too, it's Priscilla. And I'm from Virginia, Dawn. I might run it back tonight because I ain't really get no good battles this go round. All right, so I might run it back tonight. And we'll see how it go. But in the meantime, in between time, it's me. I'm out. If I can end this thing.